All right, and welcome back to Life in Order. I am Dan, and today we're going to teach you how to back up your iPhone. In this case, I'm backing up my iPhone 11 Pro 6. It's funny I call it my iPhone when I really don't even use it. It's mine, but I don't use it. I just got it to create systems for my clients that use iPhone. Yes, I have a Mac, but I've been a Samsung guy, and there's more cons to the iPhone than there is pros, and that's why I put up with this little bit of resistance that you'll see in my other videos when I show you how to back up, a Android phone to a Mac, okay? Because there is a very distinct process until I create my own software. That's what I'm doing with Life in Order. I'm finding all the best software now, and then creating the better software, piece by piece. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, I'm going to turn this off because I think it distracts things. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to open up a new Finder window. Okay, you are going to obviously plug in your iPhone. All right, and then you should see, as you maybe saw over here, pop up. Come on. Okay, I guess it doesn't show up because of the, damn it, I see. All right, well, you guys just barely see it on the bottom left hand corner. Okay, so you're gonna scroll down if you have to. In this case, I don't have to because it's already full screen. So click on the iPhone, and if it's your first time, it's gonna ask you to trust. Click the trust button, turn on your phone, and also accept the trust on your phone. Sometimes you're gonna notice too that you're gonna have to turn on your phone, then plug it in for the system to recognize. Okay, so now what you want to do is right here is you want to click on backup all of your data on backup all of the data on your iPhone to this Mac. All right, if you're doing the iCloud, then you probably don't need this, but for those of us that want a little bit more control of our data, this is how we do it. Even though we can't really export things, that's you're gonna have to do that's a whole other video. This is just a complete backup just to get it done. What I think is nice about this is that it doesn't back up duplicates like what we have to do with Android. So you can click encrypt data if you want. I haven't done it because I'm not really using this phone. It's just it has a bunch of garbage in there that I don't care about. All right, so you can click either way. So let's see. So you see I don't have any backups. I deleted everything just so I could start this whole process again. Okay, so now we're gonna hit backup. I'm gonna pause this and we'll come back. All right, and now that the backup is finished, right, you can click here to see what it did actually, right? Okay, so there we go, it's all good. Now from here, you're gonna hit Command T to create a new tab. What you're gonna do is you're gonna find the home icon here, or as you just saw, it was here under the MacBook Pro. Okay, you would click hard drive, users, your main user. If you have multiple users, obviously use the one usually has a little icon of a home thing there. Okay, so then you want to click on libraries. If it doesn't show the library folder, you're gonna have to go to view. You're gonna have to go to show view options, and then it should give you the option here to show hidden folders. If not, what you can do is hit Shift Command G, and this is basically, I'll have this in the description. You can just hit Shift Command G and then paste this Command V obviously into it, hit enter, and it's going to take you to the folder. Boom. Okay, but as you can see here, here's the path, right? As you can see it down here too. Again, let me zoom in here. Oops, it's not zooming in like that, is it? Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, because of the, I see, because yeah, the way I framed it. Never mind. All right, you guys can't see that. Ah, damn it. Let me see if I can pop it up. There we go. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. So as you can see here, here's the path. All right. So if you have the house, click the house, click the library, click on application support, scroll all the way down until you get to the mobile sync. Okay, and now you got that. Okay, now, right from here, hit Command T, and now you're gonna select whichever hard drive. I'm selecting my 14 terabyte hard drive, and I created a folder called phone backups because I got multiple phones. All right, and then I created an individual folder called iPhone. All right, so click it. Now it's open, right? It has nothing into it. Go back to the last tab, take that mobile sync and drag it into there. And now you got to hold it nowadays because what I noticed, watch, let me show you. If you go like this and just drop it like that, you see how it does that? Let me show you one more time. I don't know when it happened, but it used to be able to just drag and drop it here and it would put it in this folder. But no, what you got to do now is hold it and go over here, make sure the blue box goes around it and then let go. All right, so now I'm gonna pause that and we'll come back once that's done. All right, and we're back. So that takes roughly about 5 minutes for every 36 gigabytes, just a reference point there. Okay, so now as we can see, we have the mobile sync folder copied into the hard drive. Okay, now we can come back here and basically delete it. All right, and watch, we'll check. Well, yeah, it should delete it over there too. So now we want to go move to trash. Okay, make sure this is your internal hard drive, not your external hard drive that you just made a copy to, right? Come back here to check it, make sure everything's good. All right, good. It has all the folders that are encrypted. All right, go back to the internal hard drive tab. All right, now we threw that folder into the garbage. Hit empty trash and empty the trash. Okay, now if we go back to the iPhone here, it should not be there anymore. And there it is, gone. All right, good. So that means everything was done correctly. Okay, now go back to the external hard drive, all right, folder that's saved. And now what you're gonna hit is Command Space Bar and type in TER, and that's probably all you usually got to do. Or you can type in the rest of the terminal, be very fast, like me or whatever, doesn't matter. I usually just type in the first 3 letters, right? All right, hit Enter. Okay, now you're gonna have a terminal here. You can make it big if you want. Either way, doesn't matter. Now what you're going to type here is you're going to type L undercase, okay, not capital letters. I repeat, undercase, L N space hyphen. I think it's a no hyphen. Is it hyphen? Is it a dash? I forgot. Is it the dash? Not the lowercase dash like this, but oops, the middle case dash, and then S and then space. Okay, the spaces are important. Again, I'll put that in the description. LN space dash whatever that, I forgot what that guy said what it was, S space. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to grab this folder here, right, the external copy of the mobile sync, and you're going to drag it into the command and then click on the top bar to make sure it's selected and hit enter. All right, boom. It's not going to tell you anything fancy, as you guys can see here. Let me zoom in here. Let me go actually more over here so you guys can see it. All right, it's not going to tell you anything fancy, but when you go click up here, click a new tab, right? And now you're going to go to your home folder or home, whatever they call this thing. Let's see, they have a label? No. You're going to see here that it's created a folder called mobile sync. Okay. But again, if you don't have the home icon here on the side, right, you can go here, click on your hard drive. All right, click on your MacBook, whatever you named it. Mine's just, D's MacBook Pro. Click the hard drive, click on users, click on your user, whatever, I forgot what they call that, but yeah, click on libraries. Again, if it doesn't show the library, you can hit Command Shift G and then copy and paste what I have in the description right here, this I guess this root, library, application support, mobile sync, backup, right? Ooh, no. In this case, no, sorry. You don't want that. Sorry. No. Forget that. Scratch that. Sorry. You just want to go here, and this is where you want to stop, right? You have the mobile sync. Okay. Now, what you want to do, you can maybe move this over here so that it's, I guess, in chronological order. Okay. So now that you have this open here, okay, you're going to go back to the network or application support, right? And instead of, sorry, you want to make sure the application support folder is selected. Okay. Now go back to the user folder here. As you can see the path, that's why I'm leaving the columns open. Okay, now you can take this mobile sync and drag it to the application support. All right, now make sure it does not go into a folder, so don't try to select a folder, or else just try to be on the side here, because if you go on top of a folder, it's going to open it up and you're gonna screw it up. Okay, so as long as you see that blue box come about, now you can let go. All right, now it's there. Okay, so now every time you make a copy, it's going to copy it to this mobile sync folder. That's why when you look at the folder closely, as we'll look right here, it has this little arrow. Okay, and that's how you not only how you back up your phone, but program with the terminal command. Simple. As you saw, it was very simple. Drag LN space dash S space, drag the folder from your external hard drive and then delete, as I just did basically for you. Just follow what I just did. I don't want to complicate it for you guys by speaking more than I should, right? Say less, right? Okay, so that's it. Now from here on out, every time you click backup, it's going to back up into your external hard drive instead of your internal hard drive. And the reason why you don't want it into your internal hard drive is not only is it going to take up space, but if your computer were to go bad, well, now you also have your backup on your computer, right? And now you got to send the whole laptop into repair center to extract the data, right? Versus having it in an external hard drive, you can just send the external hard drive to be extracted and get your data, So that's if you don't want to use your iCloud, or you have so much data that now you have to buy out iCloud space, but you don't want to do that, or you can't afford that, whatever. This is the alternative you want to use, right? Again, yes, if you don't have an external hard drive, then yes, temporarily, back it up to your internal hard drive in your computer. But I advise you, please go get an external hard drive, and then on top of that, and I'm not sponsored by them, but Backblaze gives you unlimited protection. I backed up 20 odd terabytes. It was supposed to be like 30, but I lost 2 hard drives, and I was just about to execute on Backblaze, but I didn't. And now I basically got to spend about $4,000 to, it's basically $2,000 each drive. Now I got to go spend that to get back my videos that I want to get back, because they're just like my precious memories. And of course, I have evidence if I ever need it, if I ever get sued or whatever for something, because there's so many liars out there, and I have to protect myself with recording everything. So there you go, folks. That's how you, not only how you back up your phone, but also teach your Mac how to, for future backups, to back it up to your external hard drive. You can see here, right? You can see it's 14 terabytes. I created a folder called phone backups, and then I created an iPhone one because I have Samsungs as well, right? And then I just dragged over the folder and yada yada yada, as you guys saw in the video. So all right, stay tuned for more. Again, I'm giving you a life map with all these different tools, right? The nitty gritty stuff that your schools should have taught you, but really they can't, because a lot of your teachers, either they're old school, meaning they're outdated, they don't know, they're not really tech savvy, or they're too new school, and they may be tech savvy, but they haven't really lived life yet to really understand the greater gamut of life. And even if they do live life, they're going to live life on a very normal basis. And so they're not risk takers. They're not, entrepreneurs and had experience in many business models in different parts of the States. So you really want to listen to someone who's wise, who's old, but also wise, because you can be old and not wise. And sometimes, yes, you can be young and wise too, but you'll still never beat someone who actually continue learning throughout their whole life, even after high school, even after college, right? Continuous learning. And of course, mapping of everything, which you guys will see in my other videos. All right, have a good day, guys. Peace.